Good afternoon, y'all. Michelle Ramon. We all have to show and prove to be in people's lives. You know, we have to show and prove that we're a good friend. We have to show and prove that we can, be there for them when they need us. So don't give up on your friends, even if they have done some stuff. I've had shady friends that I didn't give up on, but then turn around and they gave up on me. So sometimes you just have to pick your battles, but that doesn't mean to give up on them just because they gave up on you, because later down the road they might say they're sorry. But sometimes the trust issue is gone, like if they've stolen something from you and then you're like, I don't know if I should trust them around my stuff anymore. But some people will just some people are sent to your life like through God, basically through God. So you have to just, pick your battles. Choose your battles wisely. And I hope that we all can trust in God so He can send the right people. Because when you're just out there and you're meeting just random people, we don't know if the devil sent those people. So we got to be careful, like, good or bad. Just test out the spirits and try to do right as fast as you can, like as much as you can do right, try to do right. And then you won't get a lot of imposters that the enemy's trying to, send your way. Because I've seen imposters and they're only trying to get what they can get out of you. And those are like imposter friends that there was a lesson there, like God may have sent them into your life for you to help them. And there's always a lesson there. It's a lesson for them and it's a lesson for you. So don't feel bad about your assignments, because you're going to be put on assignment when you work for God, when you're a part of God's kingdom. So just to stay focused, though, that's the only thing I could say is, like, don't even give in to the devil when you think it's the right thing to do. Just don't do it. But you won't get burned, put it that way. Like if you're already serving God and you're just going through a hard time and then you go through some fire, like you might go through fire on something, you might just say, well, I'm going to pick up this old addiction I had, like smoking cigarettes, or I'm going to, go to a bar and get drunk and blitz just for the hell of it. It could be good and bad. That could be the last night that you were on the earth. So just because you made a choice that you knew was wrong, like to go get blitzed. I mean, somebody could have followed you home, it's like, so think about the things that you're doing and try to like not do them if you can, or, if you have a safe community of people that you trust, like your friends, they're not going to let you go too far off the deep end. They're going to be like, okay, how high did you get? Or are you okay? They're not going to let you go off the deep end, I don't think, your friends, because they know how you are. They know what you like doing. They know you're going to beat yourself up if you eat one too many donuts. I mean, but right now it's like the struggle is real. We have to work out at home, or because we can't go out of the house sometimes because the weather, 1 minute it's cold, 1 minute it's hot, and we're just like, grabbing all these clothes. It's like, okay, I got to grab my jacket. I got to grab my workout clothes. Like, forget it, I don't even want to go. You're just like, okay, forget it, I don't even want to go. So things can be like that. Life can be like that. It's like, just don't give up on your true self of who you are. Like, what you believe in, just keep believing it. If it entertains you, like, my kids have all been raised on anime, and I never read an anime book in my life. I've seen all their books. They have big old anime books and big old boxes of videos, and some of their stuff was stolen, and I don't know. And some of the stuff they stole, it's like, oh my God. I was giving my daughter money for these anime books, but she collected a lot of them, and it's like, they used to go and get books, so it's like, but kids will do things like that. You got to watch your kids, like try to be a good role model to them. And if you find out something, try to, talk to them right then and there, so it could be like a learning lesson. And I'm just glad that I raised all my kids in the church, and that they have a fear and the love of God, that they love God, and they know who's there for them. So the key is just, if you're not following God all the way, try to like not be on the fence for too long, because, we go through battles and stuff, but then in the long run, He will make sure that you're okay. So it's not easy. Being a Christian is not easy. But he is faithful and just to forgive if you fall short, or if you want to go party one night. But like I said, don't just do things randomly. Like, pray before you do everything. Like, give it to God. Be like, Lord, I want to go out with my friends, but I don't want to get carried away. I don't want to get too drunk, or I don't want to get, too high off of weed or whatever it is. Like, because I had a weed addiction really bad, and I was surprised to hear that one of my friends quit weed. I was like, what? You of all people to quit weed? Like, wow, I feel like that's a blessing. He's like, yeah, I don't, because like he has more money now. It's like, yeah, if you have to get up and go to work at 2 in the morning just to have money, then that's what I got to do. At 2 in the morning, I got to set an alarm and walk out that door for some money. Like, and hopefully I can get to this money. I'm going to be like going on a wild goose chase looking for a job, because I already have a job, but you have to find the jobs that they send you to. If they say, okay, be there at 8 o'clock in the morning, and you have to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning, you have to find the job. So wherever this job is, I have to be there. So I'm going to try to go to work tomorrow, and it could be an epic fail. I could end up back at home. But, let's just try. Let's just try to follow God. Let's just try to pray to God about our problems and not give it to the world. Because, like, the love of the world is enmity with God. Like, things that are of the world and this party life and stuff, it's enmity with God. Like, he doesn't like all that stuff. He doesn't like me in the clubs every day. I mean, if I was in the nightclubs handing out Bible scriptures or something, he'd be like, well, that's a little weird. Like, don't go to the devil's house. But, if you want to help people, yeah, you could pass out flyers, church flyers, at the end of a nightclub. Just be like, here, we want to invite you to our church, and pass out flyers. That's working for God. Anything you do for God is going to last. It's what, the people that don't do stuff for God, they're just basically like they're just basically like a robot for the devil. So we got to pray for those that are under, they're under bondage, and we have to pray to release them. And I think that's what we're going to do right now. Even ourselves could be under bondage. Lord Jesus, thank you for today. Thank you for waking me up. That was my first blessing, to wake up at whatever time I did. The fact that I woke up was a blessing, and I thank you for it, Lord. And we just come to you and ask that you get us out of bondage from the enemy and the tricks and the traps of the devil, and any assignment of witchcraft, we cancel it. And for our friends that are under all these spiritual attacks and they don't know how to combat them except to do drugs or alcohol, we pray for them that they would get released today and free from the bondage of oppression, spiritual attacks, witchcraft, idolism, things that are taking them away from God. Help me to read my Bible more, Lord. My ADHD and my ADD get to me, Lord. And just thank you for every day. And I want to make every day productive. And that's why we're praying right now, because we don't know when our last day on this earth is. And if I made an impact on somebody, I pray for their salvation, Lord. And that they would just give their life to you. And your yoke is easy and your burdens are light. In Jesus' name, amen.